show. I'm your host, Annabelle Lee. Today, I'll be getting your mana all ramped up for this weekend's pre-release with the Khans of Tarkir overview. Tarkir is the plane of ambitious warlords engaged in a centuries-long struggle for power and supremacy. It also happens to be the home of planeswalker-turned-celebrity Sarkhan Vol. Vol was first introduced in the Shards of Allura block. After he went mad during the rise of Eldrazi, he took a brief hiatus from planeswalking. He vacationed in Essos, met some nice Dothraki people, became the father of dragons, and he returned to Tarkir just in time for this expansion. Anyway, let's dive into the clans. There are 5 on Tarkir, each led by a powerful Khan. Aside from having its own leader, each clan also has a new or recycled mechanic all to itself. Alright guys, so first up we have the Abzan houses. They're led by Anafenza the Foremost. They're fueled by white, black, and green mana. The Abzan houses also rock the mechanic Outlast. Outlast abilities may cost mana, require your creature to tap, and can only be activated at sorcery speed. But personally, I'd take sorcery speed over instant any day. Activating Outlast puts a +1/+1 counter on your creature and any other special abilities listed in the creature's text. The activation restriction along with Summoning Sickness make for a slower ability, but certainly a powerful one. Expect to see the Abzan houses taking advantage of cards that globally affect the +1/+1 countered creatures. So, next up we have the Jeskai Way, a clan of cunning warriors following Narset Enlightened Master. Powered by red, blue, and white mana, pew 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 America. The Jeskai Way are a clan of monks, mystics, and martial artists who value the strategy of battle. Jeskai decks promise to be tricky, controlling, and a little in your face. Pretty much all the things that cause rage players to hold back. After years of training with Jackie Chan and Will Smith, members of the Jeskai Way have developed a skill called Prowess. Prowess triggers each time you cast a non-creature spell, giving your Prowess creature +1/+1 until end of turn. The Jeskai Way promise 2 things. Combat will never be what it seems, but it will always piss you off. Now, on to the Sultai Brood. With Sidisi, Brood Tyrant, at the helm of their Dark Empire, the Sultai are a ruthless clan in the jungles of Tarkir. Black, green, and blue mana fuel their wicked ambitions. Practitioners of necromancy, the Sultai ranks include vampires, Naga, and the ferocious cat demons known as the Rakshasa. Of course, there are also zombies galore, whose pastimes include moaning, eating brains, oh, and moonlighting as dancers in music videos. The Delve mechanic is returning in the hands of the Brood. Delve allows players to exile cards from their graveyards to help pay the mana cost of a particular spell. This not only encourages players to discard and sacrifice with abandon, but it also shows the Sultai Brood's focus on environmental sustainability. See, they're not all that bad. Now, moving on to the 4th clan, we have the Mardu Horde charging into battle with Zergo Helm Smasher as their Khan. Using red, white, and black mana to fuel their battle frenzy, the Mardu are a clan of fearsome warriors. Speed and aggression are their specialties, and this combat style is highlighted by the new mechanic Raid. Raid effects are triggered when a creature enters the battlefield, but only if you've already attacked with another creature this turn. Expect the Mardu Horde to come fast and hard during combat and add insult to injury during the 2nd main with Raid. And finally, we have the Timur Frontier. These rugged survivors make their homes on the Arctic frontiers of Tarkir. Their Khan, Sirak Dragonclaw, bested a mighty bear in a picnic basket wrangling contest to gain its place at the head of the Timur. They survive in this harsh environment using green, blue, and red mana to overcome their wilds and conquer their enemies. Often reverting to their feral instincts to do battle, they bring the mechanic Ferocious to the field. With Ferocious... Guys, I said Ferocious, not fierce. Anyway, Ferocious is an effect triggered only if you control another creature with a power of 4 or greater. Keep an eye out for big mana, big creatures, and some ferocious weenies when you're battling the Timor frontier. So, in addition to the 5 clans and their badass cons, are we even allowed to say ass? The first set in the Tarkir block brings back a few fan favorites. Morph is making a comeback from the Onslaught block, which allows players to cast cards face down as a colorless 2/2 creature. And then, when they have enough mana...
we can morph it at instant speed!
Also from the Onslaught block, fetch lands are back. So with this wedge block, mana fixing should not be a problem. Oh my god, that is so fetch! Make sure to visit your local card shop for a pre-release event on September 20th and 21st. You'll receive 1 of 40 unique promo cards and a chance to represent your clan by raising your banner and twisting it around your head like a helicopter. Hey you. Yeah you, come here. I gotta tell you something. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribing by clicking the link below. And also, if you like what you see, you can come meet us at the Grand Prix in Orlando on October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Thanks for tuning in. You've just been tapped down by Annabelle Lee.